Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Heyman and the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
We know Lesnar was hurt badly last night. You gotta wonder how the champion's feeling tonight.
Big smile on his face as we welcome you live to Monday Night Raw at Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Well, from the grin on the face of the Beast, he seems to be in pretty good spirits tonight.
Brock Lesnar still wearing that championship, guys. A lot of questions if Brock was going to walk in here tonight on Monday night still champion. There's your answer right there, guys.
Well, it was a hellacious, fatal four-way match last night for the Universal Championship at the 30th Annual SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar defending against Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman. First man to gain pinfall or submission would pick up the victory, and it became Strowman versus Brock for a bit.
With the other two superstars isolated, Braun Strowman would dominate Brock Lesnar in a way that we have never seen before. Not just through one of the announce tables, but through two of the announce tables with massive, earth-shaking power slam.
But the Monster Among Men was not done there. Watch what he does with the third announce table. Picking it up, tipping it over, crushing Lesnar to the point where the champion, the Beast, had to be stretchered out of Barclays Center.
But Brock would refuse to stay down. Against officials' orders, Lesnar returned to the match to fight the Monster Among Men, and boy, did the Beast ever bring it.
Yeah, the Beast with a takedown of Strowman would unload on the Monster Among Men. Strowman, though, going for the running power slam when Roman Reigns would get back involved in the matchup, delivering a vicious spear, taking down both Strowman and Brock Lesnar. And then in the end, Lesnar delivering a F5 to the big dog. Lesnar escaping with the Universal title.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. And no, you're not watching a rerun. No, this is not on some time delay. We are live from the Barclays in Brooklyn, where I have the honor and the privilege of letting the entire WWE Universe know. Last night at SummerSlam, your winner in the main event, check this one out, and still reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar! You know what amazes me after all these years? I keep telling everybody, I don't make predictions, I deliver spoilers. I tell you what's gonna happen in advance. I told you there was a vast conspiracy against Brock Lesnar, and last night it unfolded in front of your very eyes. What happened at SummerSlam? A corporately sanctioned, premeditated, first-degree, felonious assault that took the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar out of the equation. Just like I told you, except this was so heinous that for the first time in Brock Lesnar's life, not just his career, but in Brock Lesnar's life, my client, Brock Lesnar, was carted off the battlefield of competition, the battlefield of combat, on a stretcher, so that the three big, bad, mean, title-worthy contenders, the three pretenders to Brock Lesnar's throne, could fight it out in this ring, where one of them could sneak away the Universal Champion without pinning or tapping out Brock Lesnar. So I could come out on TV tonight and cry and complain and kvetch that the champion lost the title without ever being beat by another man. So what did Brock Lesnar do? This beast, Brock Lesnar, denied medical attention, refused to let the doctors take care of him, walked back down this aisle. And Brock Lesnar came back to this ring where you know and we know championships have always been designed to be won or lost. And Brock Lesnar came back down to this ring to conquer or be conquered. Oh, and oh my God, the conquering Brock Lesnar did. Because in case you haven't heard, last night in the main event of SummerSlam, in a fatal four-way with the Universal Championship on the line, on Sunday night, August 20th, 2017, Brock Lesnar pinned Roman Reigns. So, let's all be on the same page from this moment forward. If there's beating to be done, the beating will be done by Brock Lesnar. If there's victimization to be perpetrated, the victimization shall be perpetrated by Brock Lesnar. And if there's conquering to be accomplished, there ain't nobody in WWE or UFC history that can conquer anything like the one and only ruler of the WWE Universe, the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar!
I think Brock Lesnar's expression told the story. Here comes the man who was responsible for Brock Lesnar being carted off the battlefield last night. The monster among men, Braun Strowman.
It was truly a sight to behold to see these two Leviathans stand toe-to-toe in the ring. And we're going to get another glimpse of it right now.
It was absolutely incredible the way that Braun Strowman manhandled, yes, that's the right word, manhandled Brock Lesnar last night.
He did, but Brock Lesnar came right back fighting, man.
choke slam, and Brock Lesnar runs into a boot by the monster among men. Braun Strowman wasted little time going right after the Universal Champion and making a statement with a running power slam.
Braun Strowman's not looking for a sanctioned bout. Not right now, anyway.
Without saying a single word, Braun Strowman just put the whole WWE Universe on notice.
And Lesnar struggling to try to make it back to his feet. And much like last night, Braun Strowman stalking the champion. Braun Strowman looking again to decimate Brock Lesnar with a thunderous slam. I believe the monster has his sights set on one thing. And tonight on Monday Night Raw, the victimization was perpetrated by Braun Strowman, not Brock Lesnar.
For the second time in less than 24 hours, Brock Lesnar wasn't manhandled, he was monster handled.
Big guy staking his claim right there, Cole.
Look at Lesnar. As tonight, the monster among men slays the beast.
I have a feeling this rivalry is far, far from over.
It's gonna be good.
Well, guys, the good news is we're just getting started. We're talking about heated rivalries. It doesn't get any more heated than the story of two former best friends, Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Enzo asked for it. Tonight he gets it. Big Cass and Enzo Amore in a Brooklyn street fight. And it's coming up next.
I'm not going to back down from anybody.
Men, Braun Strowman, a confrontation inside the ring, and Corey, Braun Strowman made it clear he's still dominating the Universal Champion.
An emphatic statement with these two titans collided, but Braun Strowman once again comes out on top when it comes to pure, raw, unbridled physicality.
Watch the power of Braun Strowman slamming Brock Lesnar almost through the ring, much like he did last night at SummerSlam when he put Brock Lesnar through 2 announce tables and then dropped another announce table on top of the champion. Braun Strowman staking his claim tonight, and after this attack, he would raise the Universal Championship above his head, making it pretty clear, Corey, what Braun Strowman wants.
Listen, Braun Strowman, like everybody on the roster, wants to be Universal Champion. The difference is tonight, Braun Strowman went after it.
It's all about checks and championships.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar, however, still the Universal Champion. And this is what it's about right now. This is the message that was sent by the monster among men, Braun Strowman. I want Brock Lesnar. I want the Universal Championship, and I'm coming for it. Pretty clear statement from the monster among men.
Crystal clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw here tonight at the Barclays Center, jam-packed. We are getting set for some street fight action.
The following contest is a Brooklyn street fight. Big Cass.
Big Cass extremely excited after his victory last night over the world's largest athlete. Here's the scene at SummerSlam. It was Cass versus Big Show. Enzo Amore, Cass's former buddy, was locked inside a shark cage, suspended above the ring. And Big Show with an injured right hand after it was slammed into the door of the shark cage last week.
Cass would waste no time re-injuring the hand of Big Show as Enzo hung helplessly above the Barclays Center. The young gun, the 7-footer Big Cass, laying waste to Big Show until Enzo reached into his shorts, somehow finds some sort of lubricant, and actually snuck his way out of the shark cage.
He oiled his body up, slipped through the bars, and then he would hang above the ring. When he finally landed, he had to look into the eyes of the 7-foot Big Cass, and he paid for it with a big boot right to the face.
What's good for Enzo was good enough for Big Show as Big Cass delivered yet another monstrous boot. 3 seconds later, earning a big victory at SummerSlam.
And now 24 hours later, Big Cass heads into a Brooklyn street fight that was requested by his former buddy Enzo Amore.
I do not like Enzo's chances in a street fight. I don't really like Enzo's chances in any fight.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the room, how you doing? People, Big Cass is a New Yorker, how you doing? Big Cass went to private school, how you doing? Big Cass went to NYU, how you doing? But Big Cass, those book smarts ain't these street smarts, and I graduated magna cum laude from the School of Hard Knocks. So tonight, in the home of the Hard Knock Life, I think a street fight is appropriate right here in Brooklyn. New York City, right? This is right on. Cass, 15 years ago, our friendship began right here in this city playing basketball in these streets. And back then, it wasn't about my mouth back then, and believe it or not, it wasn't about your height, it wasn't about wins, it wasn't about losses. We were brothers, and it was about having each other's backs. But you turned your back on me, my friend. And me and you, man, you've sat down in my family stable, bro. You have sat down, you have held my mother's hand, and you have broke bread with us. And then you broke our hearts. So in the same place that this story begins is where it ends. And in just a minute, I'm gonna show you how it ends.
Oh, it's like Enzo found some common sense and he's leaving. The smartest decision he's made in his entire life.
Well, he requested the street fight today on his Instagram account in a fired-up interview, and General Manager Kurt Angle would make it official. And I think Enzo Amore is ready for the street fight.
Do you want to go grocery shopping, dog? Well, there's only one word to describe you, and New York is gonna spell it out for you. F-A.
Well, the good news is there's enough hardware in that shopping cart that after Big Cass ends Enzo's career, he can build himself a new house on the street corner.
Yeah, well, Big Cass wasting a little time. He's going right after Enzo. Enzo trying to use the kendo stick and was blasted by Big Cass.
Guys, Enzo was doing a whole lot of talking. I'm sitting here looking at Big Cass, and the eyes of Big Cass says, I'm about to go out here and hurt this little guy. And I'm gonna tell you like this. That's my advice. Go ahead and put this thing to bed. Put it to sleep tonight and finish it.
Using the shopping cart as a weapon is Big Cass. Remember, Brooklyn street fight, no disqualifications, obviously, no countouts. I was going to say initially that perhaps Enzo would have a chance in this matchup because he could use anything he wants.
But he's not going to have a chance, Cole. This is classic big man versus little man. And this thing has come to a head right now. Big Cass finished off the Big Show, and tonight he's looking to finish little Enzo.
Well, maybe if Enzo's lucky after tonight, he can find a couple of teenage turtles to follow him around the sewers of New York City.
Tell you, Corey, you got to give Enzo credit, though. He continues to challenge Big Cass. Got a huge heart. Tremendous courage from this young man.
He's a good guy, Cole. He's a good guy. My next-door neighbor's a good guy, too. This guy right here, Big Cass, he's looking to cash some checks here in the WWE, and I don't blame him for dropping little Enzo.
Well, he's got a steel chair in hand, so it looks like, well, he's actually handing the chair over to Enzo and saying, hey, come on, let's even the playing field a little bit here. Oh! Enzo smashed by Cass in his boot. Brooklyn street fight continues.
And well.
Gotta love it.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. This has been a slaughter. Big Cass in control of Enzo Amore in this Brooklyn street fight, a street fight that Enzo Amore requested.
What could Enzo have possibly been thinking about asking for this match?
Well, he's been embarrassed by Big Cass, his former friend, as we take a look at what happened during the commercial break. Big Cass sending Enzo flying boom to the floor.
Well, I'm sure Enzo realizes embarrassment doesn't break your bones, but Big Cass will.
You know, I really think Enzo thought Big Cass was going to have a change of heart somewhere down the line. But I'm going to tell you, this thing's over.
I didn't think he thought he was going to have a change of heart. I just believed Enzo thought the street fight rules were going to favor him a little bit more. And Enzo Amore creating a little bit of space, looking for the steel chair, but Big Cass not going to allow it to happen. Very physical and aggressive Big Cass tonight. It's almost like after the victory over Big Show, newfound confidence in this big man.
We talked about it last night. When you're Big Cass and you call your shot, you find yourself on the end of the Big Show's wrath, and you can escape victorious. That's huge for your confidence and your career.
And the one thing tonight, guys, Big Show is nowhere in the building. Enzo's all on his own. He can do all the talking he wants, but that's not going to help him.
I mean, we all know that Enzo has about as many friends as Martin Shkreli at a Wu-Tang concert.
Oh, and Enzo with the right hand trying to stun Cass. And Cass going to make Enzo pay. Oh, clubbing blows to the back of Enzo Amore.
To the kidneys. Look, Enzo's practically lifeless.
Big Cass has been getting into it with the WWE Universe here in Brooklyn throughout this matchup. And here comes the 7-footer. Enzo Amore as Cass goes over the top rope, and he may have hurt his leg. And this could be the opening that Enzo needs.
I mean, Enzo needs to recover in a big, big way, but a lot of time to be had here. You said it, Cole. Cass crashed and burned hard, might have injured his knee, and Enzo crawling for the steel chair.
Big Cass wants to finish it right there, guys. He wants to finish it with that big boot.
Yeah, but an injury to the leg may bring Big Cass down to Enzo's size. And Enzo with a steel chair in hand, but again, Big Cass back into the ring, bad leg and all, and on the attack.
Cass just stomped on the chair, and it smashed Enzo's hand in it. Fantastic.
Enzo just has not been able to catch a break throughout this rivalry. And Big Cass turned his back on Enzo.
And Cass clearly feeling the effects of the crash to the outside. Once again, stopping Enzo from using the steel chair.
Big guy 7 foot going over that top rope, Corey.
And slamming Enzo.
Well, Big Cass' knee just gave out.
Looking to drop the Empire elbow, and again, the knee, as Corey mentioned, buckled. And can Enzo Amore take advantage?
This could be some kind of weird poetic justice. I mean, Enzo didn't inflict the damage, but Big Cass is down and hurt in a bad way.
So, realizing that Cass... And now you've got
Enzo struggling to his feet. Big Cass obviously frustrated, being attended to by medical officials.
This don't look good.
Yeah, ringside doctor out there helping.
Big Cass's passion to destroy Enzo might have backfired.
Enzo Amore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Cass cannot continue this match due to injury. Therefore, your winner, Enzo Amore.
Again, Big Cass, when he came over the top rope, he landed weird. We saw the knee buckle. Big Cass tried to continue with the matchup, but as he went for the Empire Elbow, his knee buckle came out from under him. Enzo Amore picks up the victory because Big Cass can't continue in the street fight.
But guys, I don't know if there's anybody more shocked in the entire WWE Universe than Enzo Amore. Take a look at this. Big Cass swinging for the fences with a big boot. And let's see if we can tell where it happened.
Right there.
Ooh. That Big Cass with those long legs. It's a physical game, and here you see Cass looking to close the door on Enzo, but sometimes the human anatomy just won't cooperate.
Enzo Amore with the victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the boss, Sasha Banks, the Brooklyn curse is over. Sasha Banks is the new Raw Women's Champion. The boss comes to Barclays live tonight.
And since Sasha's victory last night, the entire world has been talking about the historic 4th reign for the boss, all over the news, all over social media, even friends and family weighing in. Talking about the Snoop D-O Double G, WWE Hall of Famer. You've got the Raw Women's Locker Room. And how could you forget Sasha's BFF, Bayley, congratulating the new champ.
I'm so sick of hearing about Sasha Banks. It's infuriating. She shouldn't have even been in that Raw Championship match at SummerSlam. That should have been me. That was my night. I got a bad draw in a triple threat match, and then I got screwed.
You tapped out. Plain and simple.
Had I been in your shoes, I would have faced Sasha last week, I would have beat Sasha, and I'd be standing here as the champion. I mean, all you had to do was face Mickie James and Nia Jax. And what, Mickey's a 6-time women's champion, sure, but that was over a decade ago, long before I started the women's revolution and changed the industry, may I add. And Nia Jax, what has she been here for, a cup of tea? Watch what I do to her in our match tonight. I'll show you. And sure, she has all the talent in the world, but she's not the sharpest tool in the shed. I mean, quite frankly, the way she gets led by the nose around by Alexa Bliss, it's embarrassing. That woman is just a moron. How long have you been standing there?
A while. Yeah, and after our match tonight, the trend on Twitter is going to be, give Emma CPR.
Good luck, Emma. You've got Nia Jax next. Good luck, Emma. You've got Nia Jax next. Iconic outfits. Download now and receive a John Cena or Roman Reigns gear outfit free. Join 20 million players and download WWE Champions mobile game today.
Her opponent from Melbourne, Australia, Emma.
So, Emma claims she started the women's revolution, that she should have had a championship match last night. She said that Nia Jax is not the sharpest tool in the shed, that she's led along by Alexa Bliss, and that's embarrassing. Emma also has this hashtag that says, give Emma a chance, which Nia has now changed to hashtag, give Emma CPR.
It's okay if Emma embellishes her story a little bit.
A little.
I think there's a word for that. That's delusional. Oh, well, that just might not have been a bright decision, but look at this. You can't deny Emma's going to bring the fight to Nia Jax.
Emma with a victory over Nia Jax tonight could stake her claim as she is bulldozed over by Miss Jax. Nia Jax with a classic battle against Sasha Banks to determine who went to SummerSlam.
And you can guarantee Nia Jax was motivated by coming up short to Sasha Banks to become even more dominant. Oh, more dangerous.
Well, I don't think that Emma helped by saying what she did about Nia.
Nia's coming out with a purpose tonight, but I tell you, Emma, she grew up wanting to be a WWE superstar, finding herself in the ring right now with an opposing opposition, and she's going to run into this. She's just going to have to fight through it.
And Nia off the mesh allows Emma to try to build some momentum here. First the drop kick, and now caught by Nia Jax.
Well, did you just say opposing opposition?
Yes.
Would that be friendship?
Oh!
All right.
Okay, now you would have.
Samoa drop, and Nia Jax
Once you concentrate,
takes out
once you concentrate on that finish right there, all right?
Here's your winner, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax victorious over her opposition here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
The dominance continues from Nia Jax.
I don't know about you guys, I am so psyched tonight in Brooklyn because I'm going to walk with Elias.
Oh, good, Cole. You go right ahead. I hope you brought your orthopedic shoes.
Had a hell of a concert.
He's debuting with a new song. Live next.
Find what fits you at WWEshop.com. Tonight only, buy one, get one for $1 on select t-shirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. And I have one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? You know, earlier I was looking directly into the solar eclipse, and it made everything just so clear, crystal clear. You know, I was going to sing a song about Brooklyn, but the truth is, most of you are ashamed to live here anyways. So tonight's song will be about my opponent, R-Truth. I just ask that you please silence your cell phones and hold your applause until after I am finished. People over here, what's up? If you feel me, say what's up. Just kidding. Time for some real music. Well, I was sitting on the Brooklyn Bridge, thinking about how our Truth days are done. This ain't the time to clap along. This is for our truth. Then some moron came up to me and said, "What's up?" Then he tried to tell me New York was #1. But I said, "Hey man, we know that ain't the truth, because this place It's so sad. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, it's a meeting across the river tonight.
In the Barclays Center. Here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel man? Say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now you can get with this or you can get with that. Brooklyn, New York, this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You about to find out what's up.
I actually like the Elias version a bit better, but nonetheless, one-on-one tonight, Elias and R-Truth. And it's the second week in a row that R-Truth has interrupted an Elias song.
Well, it's appropriate because Brooklyn might actually be the only place you can get R-Truth's music because they still listen to Walkman here.
Elias backing R-Truth into the corner.
Truth got something to prove tonight, guys, after last week's beatdown.
Truth, the veteran, firing off right hands on Elias.
And R-Truth, and a spine buster to Elias. And R-Truth taking it to the singer-songwriter.
You're right, Booker T. Truth looks all fired up tonight.
Elias with an elbow.
He's a veteran, but this guy's Elias. He's a different type of dude, man. Right now, he's looking to make a statement. And since day one, he's been doing a hell of a job.
Look, you need to put your mouth near your mouth if we can hear you.
My bad. I'm sorry. Supposed to be some technical guys around here working on that, right?
R-Truth in control right now of Elias. And look at R-Truth go. And Elias, the Dylan-like Elias, is being beaten down.
Okay, bite your tongue once again, Cole. Don't ever make that comparison. But maybe Elias was so busy writing new songs for Brooklyn, he didn't prepare for this fight with R-Truth. Truth came to throw hands.
Oh, and Elias with a blow to the spine.
Can't underestimate R-Truth.
Can't underestimate Elias either.
You cannot.
We know Elias calls that drift away.
Man.
Elias has drifted his way to victory.
Here is your winner, Elias.
Elias with a big win here tonight on Monday Night Raw, and he continues to impress. And Book, I know you've been a big fan of Elias ever since he arrived on the scene here on Monday Night Raw. He is getting it done.
I tell you, one of the biggest debuts I've seen in the WWE in a long time. I said you got to keep an eye on this guy, Elias. He's a big star, and he's proven it.
What an incredible few days it's been in Brooklyn. Saturday night, NXT TakeOver. Last night, SummerSlam. Tonight, Raw. Tomorrow night, SmackDown Live. But what a SummerSlam last night. So many surprises.
Absolutely unbelievable. Lived up to all of the hype, and the shockwaves will be felt for weeks, if not months to come.
On the Raw side, we have 3 new champions that were crowned last night at SummerSlam. New tag team champions, Ambrose and Rollins. New women's champion, Sasha Banks. New cruiserweight champion, Neville. Those 3 champs are here live tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Well, earlier today, general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle, was all over social media promising a huge superstar surprise for the WWE Universe. Well, guess what? You don't have to wait long, because it's coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, I promised you a surprise here tonight. For the first time in over a year on the Monday Night Raw, please join me in welcoming John Cena!
Big game prime time player right there. Knows all about the Shakespeare.
A lot of noise in here. You guys are all over the place. Were you not expecting me? I see no, I see yes.
Some are positive, some are negative, but they are all reacting to Cena.
Why am I here? I saw Kurt Angle at SummerSlam, and he asked me if I would like to come to Monday Night Raw. Are you booing Monday Night Raw? I like Monday Night Raw. I immediately said yes, not because SmackDown is bad, but because for a long time I have wanted to stand in this ring on Monday Night Raw and be face to face with a certain WWE superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the two most polarizing figures in WWE today are in the same arena at the same time. John Cena and the big dog, Roman Reigns. It is deafening in Barclays Center.
Now, John Cena just said this right here. This is the reason he wanted to come to Monday Night Raw. You gotta love it.
Well, to be fair, Cena said a certain superstar. We don't know for a fact that it was Roman Reigns, but I'm all right with that if that's the case.
Roman walked out here, he looked around, he could smell. This is his yard, man. A lot of confidence in that young man. Even after last night, a lot of confidence in Roman Reigns.
You gotta imagine Roman Reigns can't be 100%, still feeling the effects of that epic fatal four-way for the Universal Championship, but that will never stop the big dog from defending his yard.
Wait a second. This is Mr. Roman Reigns. You are exactly who I was looking for.
You've been looking for me. The only time you've ever looked for me is when you run your mouth on Twitter. But now that you're in my yard, the question is, are you gonna run your mouth to my face?
Seems like the Raw audience will hold a bit of a grudge sometimes. Mr. Roman Reigns. The problem is I didn't come here to talk.
Oh, boy!
We're having a party amongst the biggest stars in WWE. You can't leave out the It couple, the A-lister.
So this is what a sold-out Barclays looks like. I wouldn't know.
It's Barclays. Barclays. Marbles out of mouth speak. Continue. Oh, it's good to see you, by the way.
It's good, John. Real good. Always making a joke out of everything.
No, just that.
Ha. Ha, 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 ha. You know, I'm sorry, actually. Did I interrupt a moment? Wow, it's Roman Reigns and John Cena in the same ring at the same time. Barclays is blowing the roof off the place. How many moments do you two get? Honestly. You know, in life. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it, Barclays. Because, you know, in life, you're always told that if you work hard, if you chip away, if you plug away, if you do your job, then your moment will come, and I am sick of waiting for my moment while two undeserving people like you two get moments week after week after week. Yeah, I'm gonna take my moment right now while I ruin your two. The general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle, seems to think that Raw needs an addition. Wait. Raw needs an addition? Well, the Intercontinental Champion rides the pine at SummerSlam. I'm curious, Barclays, does Raw need John Cena? You have 18,000 people chanting no.
Well, I'm a man of the people. I'll just show myself out.
I wasn't done talking to you. See, this is it. That face, that smirk right there. You turning my moments into a joke, while him saying that this is your yard. Well, this is my show, week in and week out. I'm the one working here, not you and not you. And then there's you. You think you're left out of this? You don't know what to do. You don't know whether to cheer or boo John Cena. You don't know whether to cheer or boo Roman Reigns. I'm curious, who do you think that affects? You think that affects John Cena? Think that affects Roman Reigns? No, it affects me, the only champion in this ring. The person who deserves to be in the main event each and every night of Monday Night Raw, SummerSlam, or WrestleMania. And I am sick of not getting the respect I deserve. Your shirt says, respect, earn it. I've earned it for 12 damn years. Where is my moment?
The chance of where's his moment, and you deserve it. You deserve a moment, Miz. Let's give him a moment, right? You want to be in the main event? Well, I got an idea. We have a history-making moment right here tonight on Monday Night Raw, where you, champ, and either one of your lackeys step in this ring against me and my new tag team partner, Roman Reigns. That's a moment. That's a moment. It's a main event.
No, John. That's not a moment for me. That's a moment for you. Good old hero John Cena. Yeah, you want to be in a tag team match when I'm in a three-piece suit, clearly not ready to fight. That's a good one, John. Really smart. But I am much smarter, so
well, things got just even more interesting.
That's about an understatement, Cole.
Samoa Joe is here.
I can assure you Joe is in a nasty, nasty mood after last night.
He was in the fatal four-way with Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Brock Lesnar on a number of occasions in that matchup. We thought Joe was going to win the Universal Championship.
Pardon me, gentlemen, but I have a very strong opinion about this whole situation myself. You see, if anybody's gonna be your partner, it is not gonna be you, and it is not gonna be you. And whether you like it or not, it's going to be me. Because I am sick and tired of hearing you come out here week after week and telling everybody that this is your yard. And don't worry, I'll run my mouth straight to you. One-on-one, I own you. And as for you, John Cena.
Oh! And a right hand by Joe, and he went right after Cena. And Joe wasted little time, hammering away on John Cena. And out the Miz-Taraj into the ring, and Roman Reigns picking them apart, including the Intercontinental Champion.
Samoa Joe very confrontational.
Miz launched into the Miz-Taraj, but Samoa Joe up for an AA.
Oh! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch on Cena! And Roman Reigns with a Superman punch, sending Joe out of the ring. I'll tell you guys one thing, I would love to see Cena and Reigns on the same team tonight. Will it happen? Will Cena and Reigns be teammates tonight against Joe and The Miz? That's up to our general manager, Kurt Angle. But guys, what a massive match that would be.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, John Cena.
I never thought we'd ever see John Cena and Roman Reigns as a team. Perhaps we will. Much like I never thought we'd see this reunion. Never thought it would ever happen again. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose joining forces. Well, it happened last night at SummerSlam, and they went on to win the Raw Tag Team titles. Rollins and Ambrose are here live tonight.
Rollins and Ambrose weren't the only ones to capture championships last night here in Barclays Center. The boss, Sasha Banks, is the new Raw Women's Champion, and she will be here live tonight.
Night Raw is live in Brooklyn tonight at the Barclays Center. And tonight, Raw is presented by Domino's. Order online and track your order.
And by Mercury Insurance, on a mission to save you money since 1962.
And General Manager Kurt Angle has made our dreams come true. It's official. Later on tonight, Cena and Reigns team together against Samoa Joe and The Miz. It's going to happen, guys, live tonight. And we're now underway with 8-man tag team action from the Cruiserweight division, representing hashtag 205 Live. Drew Gulak starting things off in this matchup for his team. He's teaming with Daivari, Nice, and Dar against Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann, Mustafa Ali, and the man in the ring, Gran Metalik.
Last night, Neville recapturing the Cruiserweight Championship opens a whole new group of opportunities to these superstars. They all want to be the next in line to challenge the king of the Cruiserweights.
And of course, Corey, you're the voice of 205 Live. Tell us a little bit about Gran Metalik.
Gran Metalik has been a global travel superstar, well-versed in lucha libre, one of the most amazing athletes, as you're seeing right there, when it comes to working the ropes.
Against the man Gulak, who has had a campaign against high flyers, correct, in 205 Live?
Drew Gulak, not necessarily the biggest fan of the high-flying style inside the ring.
And now Mustafa Ali and Daivari going to square off.
Mustafa Ali, the Chicago native, makes a living breaking down barriers, defying expectations, and can handle his business in the ring.
Well, in many ways, Daivari is the same type of competitor.
Very much so. Daivari, a little more of a traditional style wrestler, Smash Mouth. Not a whole lot fancy about what Daivari does, but it's all effective.
I can see Booker enjoying what Daivari does. Punch you right in the face.
I mean, I like it, but all these guys got a lot of talent. A lot of fast-paced action in this match. I'm going to tell you right now, you got 8 of the best cruiserweights in the world right here in this ring tonight.
There we go. Wow.
There's the reason why. Ali off the top rope. Here's the cover. Kick out by Daivari. And, of course, 205 Live can be seen every Tuesday night, 10 Eastern, live on the WWE Network.
I mean, you were talking about Neville a second ago. As far as individual talent. Hold on a second.
Look at this. Spectacular athleticism.
Beautiful.
3/4 turn moonsault by Mustafa Ali almost ended the match for his team right there.
As far as individual talent, I'm looking for Cedric Alexander, man. This kid got a lot of talent, and I'm a big fan. Waiting on him to make his big breakout moment.
Well, here's an exciting superstar as well, Rich Swann, former cruiserweight champion.
Oh, this guy's good.
Another fantastic athlete, ridiculously entertaining, and not afraid to throw hands. The Baltimore native, never afraid to scrap.
One thing about Swann, any given Sunday, man, he can go out there and get a victory.
Or Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, you're right.
Rich Swann, of course. Look at Daivari.
Noam Dar just refusing to tag himself in.
And Tony Nese will come in instead.
Nese is a guy that I follow very closely, the premier athlete.
Oh! Well, he's in love with himself, that's for sure. You ever see his entrance on 205 Live?
Of course I do.
Oh, wow. All he does is talk about his 12-pack.
Well, he can talk all he wants when he hits that hard, as Rich Swann just found out. Count him, Cole.
12-pack. You're right. Nese in control. Live on Monday Night Raw, 8-man cruiserweight action. Drew Gulak in control of Rich Swann at this juncture. Been an exciting, high-flying affair, but Drew Gulak, as per normal, looking to slow things down.
Drew Gulak is incredibly proficient at manipulating the human anatomy. Enjoys inflicting a great deal of pain and punishment.
Of course, all 8 of these superstars can be seen every Tuesday night on the WWE Network, the most exciting hour on television, 205 Live.
Which, of course, is now once again under the reign of the king of the cruiserweights, the cruiserweight champion Neville.
And Neville upset right here on Monday Night Raw last week by Akira Tozawa, but he won his championship back last night at SummerSlam. And again, Gulak kicking Swann at his knees.
No wasted motion from this kid, Gulak.
Gulak's trained around the world, all sorts of different styles of combat. Wasn't prepared for that one.
Head trained for that right there.
Right now, Swann looking to make it to either Alexander, Ali, or Metalik. And there's the opposing team of Nese, Dar, and Daivari as he take another look. Boom! By Swann.
Right on the jaw of Gulak. But Swann still has a long way to go if he wants to tag any of his partners.
It has been a wild 3 nights so far here at Barclays Center.
We'll be here again tomorrow night for SmackDown Live. Brooklyn loves some WWE.
Cedric Alexander now into the ring and against Tony Nese. And here's a young man, Corey, you're real high on Cedric Alexander.
Booker T was talking about him before. He's got high hopes for Cedric. Man's got dynamite in his fists and hydraulics in his legs.
Man.
Tony Nese's 12-pack cannot protect him there.
Speed, man. Tremendous speed, tremendous
Alexander.
On this young man, you got to love it.
Cover. And Drew Gulak just bowling his way through Alexander to break it up.
Was unconventional but effective.
Oh, allow me to correct you. Tony Nese doesn't have a 12-pack. He has an 8-pack. 12-pack would just be ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
Look at Metalik on the top rope.
Metalik now walking the tight. Oh my God! Metalik lighting up the skies in Brooklyn.
That is what the cruiserweight division is all about. 205 Live. Take a look at the king of the ropes.
Form and execution.
And a cover and a kick out.
Beautiful.
Nese almost had Alexander.
Bang!
And a kick by Cedric. Nese is down.
Up goes Nese.
Whoa! Lumbar check.
You gotta be kidding me.
8-pack it all. Nese is defeated.
Here are your winners, Metalik, Mustafa Ali, Rich Swann, and Cedric Alexander.
I was thinking of my beer drinking days, okay?
Aren't we all? Cedric Alexander picking up a big victory with the lumbar check. Tony Nese will be feeling that one in the morning. You can guarantee all these superstars, all 8 of them, have their sights set on the Cruiserweight Championship.
The electric Cedric Alexander. You can see him Tuesday nights on 205 Live. Wow. The lumbar check. Put it in the books. I'm envious of you, Corey. You get to sit there every Tuesday night and call this action.
I love every minute of it.
What a win by Cedric Alexander. And speaking of the Cruiserweights, joining me now, two-time WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Neville. Neville, people were surprised, even shocked, that last week Akira Tozawa beat you for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. But perhaps even more surprising is that last night you beat Tozawa to win back the championship at SummerSlam.
Well, what exactly were those people expecting? Maybe they're hoping for a change of guard, a new champion, somebody charismatic and aesthetically pleasing. Or perhaps they just had high hopes in that pathetic Japanese punk, Akira Tozawa, and his flesh-eating parasite of an advisor, Titus O'Neil. Well, either way, where I come from, we have a word for those.
Didn't you learn anything in school, Neville? I mean, sticks and stones may break our bones, but words can never hurt us. Gargoyle. Now, we do have one word for you.
Rematch.
Tomorrow night on 205 Live. Bye-bye.
Wow, I cannot wait till 205 Live tomorrow night.
Rematch Neville and Tozawa for the Cruiserweight title. Well, tonight, John Cena, in his first match on Raw in over a year, will team with Roman Reigns to take on Samoa Joe and The Miz live tonight.
And an unlikely tandem that once dominated WWE alongside Reigns. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose last night captured the Raw Tag Team Championship. The new champs are here in Brooklyn, live next.
Jason! Hey, it's always great to see you. too. Listen, I'm really proud of what you accomplished so far. So what's up?
I'm not looking for any preferential treatment. But I really want to compete tonight.
Well, if you're looking for the match with The Miz, he already has one. Is this because of your performance last night?
I'll get back to The Miz. Tonight, I want Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. You think you're ready for that level of competition? All right, you got it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
That's going to be some match later on tonight.
Jordan and Balor, I can't wait
Ladies
for
and
that one.
gentlemen, please welcome the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the new Raw Tag Team Champions. A week ago, we didn't even think these two were going to get along. In fact, at one point, they were beating the heck out of each other in the ring.
Well, as we found out, the bond between Ambrose and Rollins was
Angle.
Man, does it feel good standing in this ring side by side with Dean Ambrose holding up these. We got back together, we run the show, and now we are the Raw Tag Team Champions, baby!
I gotta admit, man, it feels pretty good. I mean, I never thought this would ever happen, but I've been wearing this thing all over town. I even slept with this bad boy under my pillow last night.
Whoa. What do you... All right, never mind. I'm just going to let that one slide because it feels like old times a little bit. And a lot of people said, and to be honest with you, over the past 3 years, I wasn't sure if I believed that this could ever happen. But these people believed, and here we are, and it's time to celebrate. Tonight's a party, and all of Brooklyn and the Barclays is invited, baby!
Everyone's invited, that is, of course, for Cesaro and Sheamus. But hey, we know those boys are going to come up for their rematch sometime soon, so you know how we roll. We take on anybody, anytime, anywhere.
This is shaping up to be some night.
Hardy's looking to get right back in the game, guys. I love it.
Well, they said a few weeks ago that they were awoken. The Hardy Boys, that is.
The dream match right here. And I love to see it.
Yeah.
Seth, Dean, we don't want to ruin the party before it gets started. We just came out here to personally say, congratulations! You guys did it, man.
I mean, and we know better than most. Sometimes brothers fight. But when brothers put aside those differences and they fight together, it is a beautiful thing. So, that's why we came out here tonight to challenge you two to a match.
Wait, are you serious? I mean, we grew up idolizing you guys.
There's a reason they chant, and that's because for a quarter of a century, we have revolutionized the tag team division. And myself and my brother, we want to revolutionize it tonight in Brooklyn.
Let's do the damn thing.
Well, let's get a referee out here and let's make this magic happen.
I like the sound of that.
Are we going to get this? Is it going to happen?
Can you imagine? There's a referee. Is it going to happen next? General Manager Kurt Angle made it happen during the commercial break. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins in a dream match against the Hardy Boys.
This is literally a dreamy match for both Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, who, as you heard earlier, grew up idolizing Matt and Jeff Hardy. An entire generation was inspired by the Hardy Boys.
Yeah. Thing is, the Hardys, they're not like some old retired tag team. These guys are still acting. Former tag team champs just dropped the strap not too long ago. I'm going to tell you, they're ready.
Yeah, they're not like Harlem Heat. They're still in action as Matt Hardy delivers an elbow right to the jaw. And here's a tag to his brother Jeff.
Watch yourself, Cole.
Come on, Book, all in good fun. As Dean Ambrose is whipped across the ring, double team by the Hardy Boys. In all seriousness, wow! Look at the double team. Covered by Jeff Hardy, hook to the leg, and a kick out. Seriousness, though, guys, I'll get it right. If the Hardys can knock off Ambrose and Rollins tonight, they could be in line for a tag team title opportunity.
It would only make sense if you beat the champs, you get an opportunity. But right now, Ambrose and Rollins firing on all cylinders again out of the gate tonight.
And Rollins right to the face of Jeff Hardy. Cover again by Seth Rollins. Hook to the leg and a kick out. And Booker, what I find interesting about Rollins and Ambrose is it's almost like they haven't missed a beat as you see the former tag team champions, Cesaro and Sheamus.
I don't think they missed a beat at all. I mean, you look at Seth Rollins right there. I mean, the speed, the quickness, I mean, the timing is still there.
And Corey, let's not forget, Cesaro and Sheamus would be owed a rematch at some juncture.
I can guarantee you that's why Sheamus and Cesaro are keeping a close eye on the result of this match. Oh my goodness, Rollins down hard.
Showing how double team is done. Hook to the leg now on Seth and a kick out.
Rollins suffered some whiplash on that landing. That looked rough.
Yeah.
And last night's matchup for Rollins and Ambrose against Cesaro and Sheamus was extremely physical.
From both sides, both the champions and the challengers last night brought their A games. It was an absolute joy to watch. Let's take another look at what Rollins just experienced. Tandem offense from Matt and Jeff, and watch Rollins' neck. Oof.
Yeah,
really
Rollins
nasty
hit hard.
way to hit.
And now Matt Hardy, side headlock, and Seth Rollins trying to fight his way out of this.
Rollins might be a little woozy. You can see there's not necessarily 100% behind those rights and lefts.
Yeah, Matt Hardy went right to the back of the neck with that clubbing blow. And now Rollins steps out of the way, face first into the second turnbuckle. And Seth Rollins now tries to go back on the attack. Smart makes a tag to Ambrose.
I think that's what the Hardys are going to have to combat against all night is the quickness of these two young guys.
Yeah, Rollins follows it up, and again, great double team by Ambrose and Rollins. Cover again on Matt and a kick out at 2.
You know, I know the three of us and most of the WWE universe were a little bit surprised at how well Rollins and Ambrose worked together last night. But you have to imagine, the more matches they have, the more time they spend traveling with one another, the better they're going to get.
Jeff Hardy is now legal. Rollins legal as well. And Jeff Hardy kick to the midsection. Double team by Matt and Jeff. Went for the twist of fate. Dean Ambrose looking for dirty deeds and a stalemate. And here, so much for that. Here's the brawl breaking out between these two teams. And Matt Hardy with a drop kick.
Matt sailing between the middle and bottom rope, connecting with Dean Ambrose. Rollins on shaky legs right now.
Hardys are turning the tide right now. This is where the Hardys are at their best.
And that's where Jeff Hardy's at his best when he can fly. And the Hardy Boys taking it the tag team champions live tonight on Raw. On Monday Night Raw, what a tag team match. The new tag team champions, Ambrose and Rollins, against former tag champs, the Hardy Boys. And this is Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy in the ring as Rollins looks to make a tag to his partner.
Rollins connected with that kick, but obviously still feeling the effect of the earlier whiplash he suffered. Seth needs to make a tag to Dean in a bad way.
Yeah, so does Jeff to his brother Matt. Seth will make the tag to Ambrose, and here comes Matt Hardy as well. Now Matt, Dean squaring off. Ambrose and Rollins became the tag team champions last night at the 30th annual SummerSlam with a victory over Cesaro and Sheamus.
And what a big victory it was.
Ambrose went for the running bulldog. Matt Hardy able to block, now up over the top rope, lands on the apron and now to the floor.
Oh, what's Ambrose got in mind? Nobody knows, not even himself at the time.
As Matt Hardy scoots back into the ring, Rollins sent sailing. Tag, Jeff's legal. This is going to be a unique one. Poetry in motion over the top rope.
Jeff Hardy sacrificing his own well-being to take out the tag team champions.
This is what the Hardy Boys have been doing for the better part of a quarter of a century. Poetry in motion from Jeff Hardy.
And every tag team back there in the back, they're waiting on the Hardy Boys to hit the wall, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, Cole.
They came back at WrestleMania, won the tag team titles. Jeff Hardy splash in the corner to Ambrose.
What would it mean for the confidence of the new tag team champions, Rollins and Ambrose, to be able to delete their heroes tonight on Raw?
It will be huge, but what would it? Wow, what would it be for the Hardy Boys?
Helping his partner.
That was great situational awareness by the tag team champions.
And again, I'm amazed at how well these two are working together. Dean Ambrose hooking the leg now, and Jeff Hardy in a kick out.
I'll tell you, I'm not surprised. I mean,
and watch this, Seth Rollins helping out Dean, moving him out of harm's way.
You know, Matt Hardy said it best. I mean, when your brothers, you don't mind, fighting your own brother, but you don't want to see anybody else do it. These guys got the DNA to go out here and just be the best tag team in the WWE. You got to love them.
And now Rollins trying to prevent Jeff from making it to the corner and a tag to his brother Matt.
Rollins with all of his body weight down across the back of Jeff's neck.
I can only imagine what it's going to be like when these two gel and just get on the same page totally. How long will they be the tag team champions, Ambrose and Rollins?
It could be a long, long time, Booker. I'm agreeing with you. The more these guys...
Power by Rollins, floats into the cover. Jeff kicks out at 2.
The more Rollins and Ambrose spend in the ring, the more time they are together, traveling, they will continue to get better.
Dean Ambrose in off the tag now. Stop right to the midsection of Jeff Hardy. And now the lunatic French. WWE fans trying to get Jeff Hardy back into this matchup. And again, the very unique offensive style of Dean Ambrose.
Honestly, a match I never thought I'd see.
You know, one thing you could say about Dean Ambrose, you could call him a lunatic and all of that, but this man seemed to always to have a championship around his waist. And sometimes he hold it for a very long time.
I spent a lot of time around Dean Ambrose. The guy is tough as nails. He's out of his mind, but will never back down from a fight, and I don't think there's any quit in the man's body, period.
It's been quite the year, Corey. You mentioned you never thought you'd see this matchup. No one ever thought they'd see the Hardy Boys back in WWE. They return to WrestleMania. Here's Ambrose, cover, hook to the leg on Jeff and a kick out, and then no one ever thought they'd see Ambrose and Rollins together again.
You're absolutely right, but now we're getting to witness the clash of generations right now.
The Architect and the Lunatic Fringe send Jeff Hardy into the corner. And now Rollins whipped into the corner. And again into the corner.
You can see Seth and Dean still have a few kinks to work out. They're not necessarily firing completely on all cylinders.
Oh, Corey, they've only been together 24 hours.
Exactly, that's my point. They're going to continue to get better. I'm amazed at how well they've been working together thus far.
That's part of the growing process, but like I said, I don't think it's going to be that long of a process for these two men to get on the same page. Right now, they're the tag team champions. That says a whole lot about them.
Great move by Ambrose, intercepting Jeff before he can tag his brother Matt.
A great job cutting off the ring here. Ooh. Backing Jeff back into their corner as the tag made to Rollins. Frequent tags in and out of the ring for Rollins and Ambrose.
Remember, we saw him a little bit earlier. Cesaro and Sheamus keeping a close eye on all four of these combatants.
A mistake was just made right there.
A whisper in the wind.
Oh, Jeff landed hard as well, though.
Jeff Hardy taking out Rollins and Ambrose. Critical moment now for Jeff Hardy. Can he make it to his partner, Matt?
Well, Jeff not only has to make it to Matt, he has to go past Rollins and Ambrose.
Or around them.
Or around them.
As he just did. Tag made to Matt. And here's Matt Hardy.
Rapid fire. Turnbuckle strikes.
Classic Matt Hardy right here.
Rollins' memory of this match might be obsolete after that.
Oh! And there went for the running bulldog and connected.
We've seen that one before.
Matt Hardy hooking the leg on Rollins and a kick out.
The experience right now coming into play from the Hardys.
Looking for a victory to put them in the tag team title hunt here on Monday Night Raw. Matt Hardy, elbow to the back of the neck. Remember, the back of the neck injured earlier in this matchup on Rollins. Look for the side effect. Rollins able to fight out of it.
Tag is made by Ambrose.
Smart.
I'm not sure Matt Hardy's aware.
He's aware now.
Look at that. Elevated sling blade. Covered by Ambrose.
Cover. Hooks the leg. And it's Jeff Hardy breaking up the 3 count.
That right there is a move the Hardys never seen before. That's what they're going to have to deal with. That's what the Hardys are going to have to contend with a team like Ambrose and Rollins.
Are doing a pretty good job contending with it.
This match already beginning to resemble last night's SummerSlam Classic. Tag team work personified by both teams.
And the WWE fans in Brooklyn love it.
I agree with them.
Jam-packed crowd again tonight at Barclays Center. And Matt sent through the second rope. Rollins turns his attention to Jeff Hardy. Ambrose sends Jeff out of the ring as well.
At points like this, Cole, you got to ask yourself, do you believe?
Double suicide dive. And these two teams pulling out all the stops tonight.
That's what it's going to take. Dean and Seth have watched Matt and Jeff for years. They know everything the Hardys are willing to do and capable of. Ambrose and Rollins are just going to have to rise to the occasion tonight.
Just took a page out of the playbook of the Hardy Boys right there, throwing caution to the wind.
Oh, look at Matt Hardy, though, the veteran, hanging up Dean Ambrose.
Oh, no.
Oh, right on the apron.
The hardest part of the mat right there. Right on that apron.
Rollins' body racked with pain.
Looking for dirty deeds. Went for the clothesline. Side effect.
Scouted. Well scouted by Matt Hardy.
Ambrose stays in it.
Wow.
And again, just a testament to the toughness of the lunatic fringe.
The Hardys been doing their homework, guys. And I tell you, if the Hardys win this match, it will be no fluke.
No, you're absolutely right, Booker. Matt and Jeff took advantage of a situation. Rollins and Ambrose weren't expecting this fight tonight.
Dean Ambrose, as Matt Hardy went up top, Dean caught him in the spine.
Matt hung up in a bad situation.
I like that right there. Dean Ambrose pick him up just to take him right back down.
What is Ambrose thinking about?
From up there.
That'll end Matt's career.
Oh, wow. Matt hit hard off the headbutt. Ambrose perched top rope. Up over the top tag. Jeff is legal. I don't think Dean realizes it.
There's a little turnabout with Seth, and Dean just pulled off.
Kick to the face.
Jeff Hardy's legal still.
So's Dean. Jeff going up top. Ambrose countered with knees to the swanton.
What a great counter right there by Dean Ambrose.
What great teamwork. That slight interference by Rollins gave Dean just enough time to recover and block the swanton.
Gotta say, the lunatic is using his noodle tonight.
Crazy like a fox.
Ambrose back to his feet, kick to the midsection, looking for dirty knees. Jeff Hardy tagged by Rollins.
What a match.
Knee! Whoa! Rollins covers!
That's gotta be it, guys.
The tag champs win!
What a match.
Here are your winners, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
And you have to wonder what the former tag team champions who were owed a rematch are thinking about this tonight.
All right, listen, Sheamus and Cesaro have been in the ring with the Hardy Boys. They've defeated the Hardy Boys for the Raw Tag Team titles. They appreciate what Rollins and Ambrose were just able to do.
It was incredible action by two great tag teams, but this is the turning point. Jeff Hardy going for the beautiful Swanton Bomb, and Dean Ambrose got his knees up, spine.
Rollins and Ambrose on the same page throughout. First, Rollins with a knee strike. Ambrose would land a DDT, but gentlemen, these weren't just dirty deeds. Tonight, they were filthy.
Rollins and Ambrose with an incredible 24 hours. Last night winning the tag team titles over Cesaro and Sheamus, and tonight defeating the legendary Hardy Boys. You gotta be impressed, Booger.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Tag team champions, you gotta love it.
It has been quite the night here on Monday Night Raw at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And we kick the night off with the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, and his advocate, Paul Heyman, talking about an incredible win last night at SummerSlam.
Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar!
But the celebration would be interrupted by the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And what Braun Strowman put Brock Lesnar through 24 hours ago, we never thought we'd ever witness.
And no one especially expected to witness it twice in 24 hours. Strowman was a man on a mission last night, and the mission continued tonight in Brooklyn on Monday Night Raw.
And it didn't take long for Braun Strowman to initiate some physicality. Brock Lesnar tried to fight back, but much like last night, Braun Strowman staked his claim. A running power slam to the beast. But he wasn't done there.
A second thunderous power slam from the monster among men, laying out the Universal Champion and claiming the title for his own.
And our general manager, Kurt Angle, has once again made our dreams come true. Because in 5 weeks at Staples Center in Los Angeles on the WWE Network, Brock Lesnar defends his Universal Championship against the monster among men, Braun Strowman, at no mercy.
It's going to be like a horror movie in Hollywood. But don't forget, tonight we're going to make a little history, because in his first match on Monday Night Raw in over a year, the franchise player, John Cena, will team with the big dog, Roman Reigns, to challenge the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, and Samoa Joe tonight, live on Monday Night Raw.
Always known there was something special about you, Joe. Tonight, you blew my mind. Most people, I have to sweet talk to join Ms. Taraj. I mean, I had to have a couple conversations with Bo and Axel, but you stepped up, you saw opportunity, you said, yes, sir, put me in, Ms. Taraj. Let me tell you something, my intimidating Samoan friend. As much as you know Roman Reigns, you have his number, I have John Cena's number. I know him inside the ring and outside, backwards and forwards. If you want to end his movie career before it even starts, you talk to me. If you want to break him down limb for limb and take him out, you talk...
Shut up! Here's how this is going to work. You two, you remain a constant presence on the outside. You do your annoying, unorthodox thing that you do in the ring. That's the game plan. Any questions?
No, we're cool. We're cool, man. Yeah, we're cool. Cool. Cool, Joe.
I may be from Boston, but for the past 3 years, I have left my heart right here in Brooklyn. From NXT TakeOver when Bayley and I stole the show, from last year when Charlotte Flair and I tore the house down, which I would like to say, Rick, we are all praying for you, and we all wish that you could get better, because the world needs the Nature Boy. Woo! But you see what the world does not need? A wannabe goddess. You see, last night I proved that there is no goddess on Monday Night Raw. There's only one legit boss. That's why I plan on defending my championship the right way. You see, Alexa Bliss, I don't need to talk my way out of a match, nor do I need Nia Jax to watch my back. You see, what I have are all these people, and that's why I am a 4-time
Well, you didn't think that Miss Bliss was going to allow Sasha Banks her celebration tonight, did you?
Why do you think Miss Bliss is supposed to listen to the boss disparage the great things Alexa did to the Women's Championship? I think it's about time.
I'm sorry, did you just say you're gonna defend my title the right way? Sasha Banks defending a title. That's cute. I mean, let's be honest, Sasha. You've never successfully defended that title. And you are a 4-time Raw Women's Champion. Yet, every time you go to defend the title, you lose it. Oh, I lose it. Oh. Alexa, you must be really, really salty because last time I checked, anytime I wrestled you, you either ran away or tapped out. Ooh, but you see, I know you have your automatic rematch clause, so why not you use that right here, right now? That's a thought. And, maybe I should. But I'm gonna go with no. Because none of these Brooklyn fanboys deserve to see an Alexa Bliss championship celebration. Yeah, you don't. And honestly, Sasha, I'm really not in the mood to break your heart tonight. I'm not. But next week's a different story. Next week, I will be a heartbreaker because next week I want my rematch. And after I beat you, Sasha, you're not going to be known as Sasha Banks, the legit boss. You're going to be known as Sasha Banks, the legit loser.
Oh, right now, boss, Sasha Banks is legit because she is the Raw Women's Champion. I hope that General Manager Kurt Angle makes this championship match for next week in Memphis on Monday Night Raw because he made a great match for later on tonight. John Cena, the free agent, is now here on Monday Night Raw, and for the first time in over a year, he'll be in a match where he teams with Roman Reigns against Samoa Joe and The Miz. It happens live tonight on Monday Night Raw. And speaking of Kurt Angle, his son Jason Jordan in action.
Gold-blooded.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 245 pounds, Jason Jordan.
Well, Jason Jordan's been very successful since coming over to Monday Night Raw, but Corey, he's got his work cut out for him tonight.
Jordan didn't want any preferential treatment. He just wanted some competition, and boy, is he going to get it. Jason Jordan will go toe-to-toe with
Jason Jordan, the son, of course, of General Manager Kurt Angle, set for action. Bray Wyatt tried to play mind games with Finn Balor. Finn Balor would fight back with none other than his alter ego, known
many superstars who can beat Bray in mind games, but the Demon proved to be one of them, delivering a breathtaking coup de grace from the top rope and banishing the Eater of Worlds.
Bray Wyatt still got to be stunned after what happened last night, Booker.
I mean, I'm sure he is, but I tell you, Finn Balor's a demon. We're talking about an extraordinary talent.
True test tonight for Jason Jordan against Finn Balor. This should be a good one here on Monday Night Raw.
I think it's very admirable of Jason Jordan to accept this challenge, to want to become a better competitor. The old saying says iron sharpens iron. If that's the case with Finn Balor, both of these men, they walk out of here like Valerian steel.
And the amateur background of Jason Jordan on display early. Finn Balor has to kick out.
Jordan asked for this contest. He must be very, very confident that he think he can come out here and beat Finn Balor.
Oh, trust me, Jason Jordan is nothing if not confident in his abilities. Physically a gifted freak, basically. Jason Jordan drafted to play professional baseball for the Chicago White Sox, passed on that opportunity to continue his wrestling career, which has led him to the WWE under the tutelage of his father, Kurt Angle.
Guess what, Corey? This ain't baseball, and another thing is, it's easy to get here, but I'm going to tell you, it's going to be proven that it's so hard to stay here.
Well, listen, you're the first person in the history of this business to say it's easy to get to WWE.
Oh, no, I mean, it's easy to just make it to the dance. So much harder to stay there. I'm just saying it like that.
Well, Jason Jordan, let's talk about this for a second, guys, has been successful since arriving on the scene in WWE. Remember, he was one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions with Chad Gable. He has held gold. He was a champion in NXT as well. Oh! Balor catches him with a drop kick to the face.
Exactly.
To that same point, there is a level of familiarity between these two. The WWE Performance Center, NXT, Jason Jordan and Finn Balor know each other better than you might realize.
Indeed. Finn Balor, of course, gained experience all over the world.
Oh, wow.
Jason Jordan wanted to have a little sportsmanship, and Finn Balor said, hey, it's about winning, kid. That's what this is about. Here's the cover. Hook for the leg and a kick out.
That's my point right there, Cole. This Finn Balor, the guy got world-class experience.
And athleticism, as evidenced by that picture-perfect drop kick from Finn. Balor might be undersized in this contest, but Balor has more heart than just about anybody on the roster.
Well, and the other thing is Finn Balor is a bit more battle-hardened than Jason Jordan is. If you look at the opponents that Finn Balor has had to go through over the past few years, including Bray Wyatt last night. Here's a man who at SummerSlam last year won the Universal Championship. But Jason Jordan looking to use his power and slamming Finn. Cover by Jordan. Hook in the leg and a kick out.
I tell you, it's no accident Finn Balor became the first Universal Champion. The kid is, like I say, he's got a whole lot of talent. And tonight, we're going to see if adversity come into play for Jason Jordan.
Jordan landed hard, and now Finn Balor loves to work on the apron of the ring, and Jason Jordan, realizing that, rolled out of harm's way. Finn Balor surprised. Jordan's in this thing. Raw continues live. Are in control of this classic matchup against Jason Jordan here tonight live on Monday Night Raw. And Jordan's left leg bothering him, and Finn Balor's been on the attack.
It's a great strategy by Balor. Not going to win the power match with Jordan, so isolate a body part and go to work. Take a look at what happened before the commercial. A beautiful drop kick right on the money by Balor. Jordan would extend a hand in sportsmanship, but Balor realizes, Booker, that's not what this is about.
Well, it's not about having friendship time out here. It's about going out here and winning a match. Like I say, adversity is going to come into play, and I think we're seeing it
nice
right now.
Waistline takedown by Jason Jordan. Elbow to the spine. And again, slamming Finn, and now Jason Jordan. You saw the expression change on his face. Cover by Jordan on Balor, and a kick out.
We've seen in recent weeks the switch in Jason Jordan that once flipped becomes an even more dangerous man.
The one thing to make you successful in this bitch is you got to have a mean streak, and I like that in this kid, Jason Jordan.
Wow, beautiful overhead butterfly suplex.
Cover by Jason, hooks the arm and the leg, and a kick out on Balor. Jason Jordan, he's got all the tools.
He's doing a really good job right now keeping Finn Balor real close to the body, and that's what a true grappler does. Go out there and just suffocate his opponent.
You're right, Jordan just imposing his will on Balor with this butterfly lock. Ton of pressure on the shoulders and neck of Finn Balor.
Jordan is so strong. Very powerful young man. Finn trying to battle out of this, but Jason's got it locked in good.
Finn trying his best to rally the Balor Club here in Brooklyn. Able to get his feet underneath him as Balor.
Look at the balance.
Oh! Knee right to the midsection again, and Jason Jordan tried for the butterfly suplex a second time. Another block, and this time back body drop. Jordan holds on. Roll through by Finn, and a drop kick to the face.
Wow. The explosion and the quickness of that drop kick.
Jordan held on as tight as he could, but Balor able to roll through and deliver a wicked drop kick right on the jaw.
Now Finn trying to rally. Down goes Jordan.
That's what Jordan was trying to prevent. Once Finn gets the momentum going, it's very difficult to stop him.
And Finn is in that zone right now. Oh, big chop to Jordan. Finn follows it up with another one.
Uh-oh, Balor, drop kick,
and he hit him hard.
Jordan looking the worst for wear right now.
And Finn again off the apron. Oh, down goes Jordan. Finn Balor so dangerous, so aggressive as of late.
Bray Wyatt experienced last night. Jason Jordan's finding out right now.
Oh, wow. Oh, what a throw. Great move by Jordan.
Game-changing power possessed by Jason Jordan, picking Finn Balor right out of the air and delivering a beautiful overhead suplex.
Great counter right there. That's the one thing.
Now look at the eyes, bro.
Finn Balor don't want to get just too close to this man, Jason Jordan, because that freaky hand strip.
Yeah, Jason Jordan fired up, switching gears. Going right after Finn, burying his shoulder in his gut.
Jordan's like a man possessed right now.
Looking to put Finn Balor away.
Oh, great counter. Great counter.
Puts the leg on Jordan, who kicks out at two.
Oh,
that was. Oh, an overhead kick drops Jordan. And both men are now down. Almost like that kick was instinctive, Corey.
I agree with you. Balor might have been rocked by the forearm Jordan delivered, but both men are down. The playing field is neutral. Take another look.
There's the right hand, and then the overhead kick by Finn Balor.
Almost on the ear of Jordan. Rocked the collegiate star.
What does Finn Balor do now? Jason Jordan, the powerhouse, backing Balor to the corner.
Yeah, Balor with the experience factor. I mean, sometimes your experience doesn't matter when you've got someone as powerful as Jordan. Look at him just carrying Balor around like a child.
I'll tell you, this is a great test for Jason Jordan. And guys, I think he's passing the test.
Oh, indeed he is. Finn Balor, though, caught him. Jason may have gotten a bit over anxious. Sling play by Finn.
Balor with a target acquired. Just about drop kick Jordan's lungs through his back.
And now Finn gonna go up top. Finn Balor, top rope. Coup de grace. And Finn Balor with the victory.
Here is your winner, Finn. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Maurice and the Mistourage, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing 221 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
So do you guys think The Miz understood his marching orders from Samoa Joe earlier tonight? Shut up. Miz Taraj stays outside the ring, and you do that unorthodox thing you do.
Miz is a very highly intelligent Intercontinental Champion. I'm sure he and Samoa Joe are on the exact same page.
I beg to differ. Samoa Joe is a general, and he proved it.
Did you guys realize that Chris Pratt and Anna Faris actually broke up because they knew when it came to Hollywood hit couples, they couldn't compare to Miz and Maurice?
His tag team partner from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe coming off of the epic fatal four-way for the Universal Championship. There were many moments last night, gentlemen, that we would not have been surprised to see Samoa Joe lead with the title.
And Samoa Joe will be marching into Memphis next week as Monday Night Raw comes your way live. Sasha Banks again defending the Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Corey, you picked Samoa Joe to walk out last night, the champion. I tell you.
Well, he also picked Braun Strowman.
I echoed that. I thought Joe had a huge chance myself.
You echoed that everyone was going to win, like Corey did?
No, not like that. Come
I
on.
like to keep my options open.
You were right. Brock won.
Their opponent, first from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
You know, guys, on a personal level, this is a very exciting moment for me. I've never gotten to call John Cena matches before. He went to SmackDown Live when I arrived on Monday Night Raw. One of the greatest of all.
Get well, Rick.
There's no denying between John Cena and his tag team partner, the atmosphere in Barclays Center is electric, if nothing else. Controversial? Absolutely. But it is surreal in here.
His tag team partner from Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Did either one of you gentlemen think in a million years that when we kicked off Monday Night Raw tonight that John Cena and Roman Reigns were going to be tag teaming together in our main event?
No, absolutely not. I never thought I would see this happen.
I say no, but you gotta always expect the unexpected.
And, you know, John Cena showed up here tonight. He walked in the ring and said, I came here to be face-to-face with one superstar. That superstar, Roman Reigns. And just when we thought the two were going to come to blows, Miz and the Miz-Taraj spoiled the party.
Cena might have come for face-to-face, but now he stands side by side with Roman Reigns. It's going to be a formidable team for sure.
You talk about Ambrose and Rollins jail, and I mean, how is this going to work out?
We're going to find out, because Roman Reigns teams with John Cena to take on Samoa Joe and The Miz live on Monday Night Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. tag team action underway. It's John Cena and Roman Reigns against The Miz and Samoa Joe. And here comes John Cena. First action on Raw in over a year. Running bulldog by Cena. Tag to Joe.
This is what Samoa Joe wanted. He's been waiting a long time to get his hands on Cena.
Well, remember what happened earlier tonight, guys. Joe walked in the ring, went right after John Cena.
Cena having a little fun with the raucous crowd here in Brooklyn. Starting to feel like the Monday after WrestleMania as much as it is the Monday after SummerSlam.
Samoa Joe claims he has Roman Reigns' number, but he wants John Cena right now. Beach ball looks familiar from last night at SummerSlam.
Like Lazarus has risen from the dead. Cesaro, we thought, took out the beach ball last night, but it's back.
Take that beach ball through Cesaro off a little bit.
It very well may have. Let's see if that's the same effect on Cena. Samoa Joe didn't come here to worry about beach toys. He's here to fight.
Or make friends.
That chop knocked Cena down, and Samoa Joe still in a foul mood after the fatal four-way match last night in which Brock Lesnar retained the Universal Championship.
Joe has a legitimate gripe. It was Roman Reigns that was pinned by Brock Lesnar. Samoa Joe wasn't technically defeated. As far as he's concerned, that fight could still be going on.
And now The Miz into the matchup. Miz claims he has John Cena's number. Remember, these two met in the mixed tag team matchup at WrestleMania earlier this year.
You have to admire the bravado of The Miz, of the Intercontinental Champion. You can't deny The Miz's passion. You may not believe what Miz says, but he certainly does.
As well as The Miz is working off a lot of pent-up frustration, not getting any respect being the Intercontinental Champion.
Well, he's upset that the Intercontinental title was not defended at SummerSlam last night. He was involved in a six-man tag team match on the SummerSlam kickoff show.
Understandable. That's a lot of money left on the table. I'm sure Miz would like to take Maurice to Turks and Caicos for some exotic vacation.
Well, here's a man in The Miz who actually headlined WrestleMania a number of years ago, defending the WWE Championship against John Cena. These two do have a history with one another as Miz takes Cena down. Miz told John Cena and Roman Reigns earlier that this is his show.
Well, Miz better get his show under control because the Brooklyn crowd's getting out of it.
WWE fans having fun, all part of a great week. 4 nights straight at Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
I think the universe is taking The Miz totally out of his game plan.
If I stand up and do the wave, you think Maurice will see me?
No.
Cena's enjoying it. John Cena thrives under these situations.
Of course, that's why he's the greatest of all time.
Wow.
Oh! But Miz takes advantage. Cover. What a win this would be. And a kick out.
Wow.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight. A raucous crowd at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Miz and Joe against Roman Reigns and Reigns' partner, John Cena, back in action on Raw for the first time in over a year. Cena, of course, a free agent.
You got to be impressed with how well Samoa Joe and Miz have worked together as a cohesive unit.
I was just thinking the same thing myself.
Well, Miz is doing what Joe told him to do.
Let Joe be the captain. Let Joe drive the ship. Miz, accept the paycheck that comes along with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
It has been quite the night on Monday Night Raw. Of course, Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns involved in the fatal four-way with Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman last night. We kicked off the show tonight with Strowman taking out Brock Lesnar again with a number of power slams. Then we learned out that Strowman and Brock will face for the championship, the Universal title, in 5 weeks at No Mercy. And here is The Miz.
What could Miz have in mind here?
Miz taking his time, and I don't like that. John Cena's nobody to play with. Wow.
Worked that time, Book.
Cover by Miz. Kick out.
Generally, I agree with you, but Miz obviously has done his scouting. He's been in the ring with John Cena. He's headlined a WrestleMania with John Cena.
As well as he's working on emotion right now, Corey. And that's the thing. That could get you in a lot of trouble.
I agree.
Yeah, but Miz now mouthing off to the WWE fans here in Brooklyn.
Cena doing his best to mount some sort of comeback.
Roman Reigns yet to get in this matchup. Cena, moves out of harm's way.
Miz
caught up second rope.
Exactly what I'm talking about, that little time wasted by the Miz. I mean, could have been a little bit more of a beat down on John Cena.
Cena trying to make it to the corner, trying to get to Roman Reigns to make a tag. He does, and here comes the big dog.
Yes, indeed.
Reigns obviously still a little banged up. Not as flexible as usual, feeling the effects of the fatal four-way last night.
As is Samoa Joe. Reigns takes down Joe.
That hip flexor did look like it was in a little bit of pain right there, coming in the ropes right there.
Understand it completely, but Reigns right now throwing everything he's got left at Samoa Joe.
Well, remember, Roman Reigns went through barricades, steps.
Trust me, I remember every moment of it. That thing was insane. All of these guys. I can't believe Joe or Reigns are competing tonight.
Oh, and Reigns right to Samoa Joe. And if you haven't had the opportunity to watch that match, WWE Network SummerSlam On Demand, it was perhaps the most physical, intense battle that I've ever had the opportunity to call. Fatal four-way for the Universal Championship.
High octane from start to finish, but Roman Reigns has Samoa Joe in his sights.
And went for the Superman punch, and Joe Yanagi.
Great counter right there by Joe.
Cover, hook of the leg on Reigns. Reigns, and he kicked out at 2.5.
Let me rephrase that, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe back on the offensive.
Tag.
I've got to say, guys, I am more than impressed with how well Samoa Joe and Miz are working together.
I'm impressed with Miz as well. 7-time Intercontinental Champions, really coming to his own over the past year. Sending Roman Reigns outside the ring.
Now look out, you got to keep an eye on the Miz, Taraj.
Yeah, Bo Dallas finally gets involved. You were wondering when Axel and Dallas were going to get involved in this match.
Exactly what Samoa Joe said. Make sure you guys occupy the outside. Make sure you keep your eyes open. I love it.
Miz rolling Reigns into the ring, looking for the cover to try to put Roman Reigns away. Hooks the leg, kick out by Reigns.
Great teamwork right here by the Miz, Taraj, and Samoa Joe. Gotta love it.
Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel been enjoying their week in New York. You know, they fancy themselves big Hollywood stars now.
Well, they can continue to do so. I understand the Miz has some very important meetings with some very important agencies here in Manhattan.
And of course, the kicks that SmackDown General Manager Daniel Bryan made famous.
Did you see that suit Bo Dallas had on earlier? Fits right in Brooklyn.
Roman Reigns rolls up Miz. And there's the power of the big dog.
Whoa!
Incredible!
Oh my goodness.
Double clutch right there on the Miz.
Or was that the last gasp of effort left in the big dog?
I think it's the teamwork coming into play more than anything.
Look at this raw, ridiculous power from Roman Reigns.
One arm. That is incredible.
Absolutely insanity.
Mostly coming off of last night's epic competition. I tell you, that was awesome.
John Cena, part of the SmackDown Live roster last night at SummerSlam, knocking off the former Mr. Money in the Bank, Baron Corbin.
Tag is made to Samoa Joe, and Joe able to cut Roman Reigns off before the big dog reaches Cena.
See the quickness on Samoa Joe. Wow. That's the thing about Joe. I mean, he could change his levels in a heartbeat. Oh.
Stiff chops right to the trapezius muscles of Roman Reigns. That'll knot your neck and shoulders up in a hurry.
You guys have both been in the ring with Samoa Joe. I mean, devastating.
Every strike feels like it could be the last one.
I don't want to remember the last time I was in the ring with Joe because he left me bruised, battered, torn, and all busted up.
And that's what he's trying to do to Roman Reigns right here. Remember, Samoa Joe has had his way with Roman Reigns.
It actually happened in my hometown. I want to forget that one.
Friendswood?
Houston.
And look at Roman Reigns trying to make it back to his feet. Reigns with a big right hand to the midsection of Joe. And here comes Roman Reigns.
Oh, Joe able to counter once again. Uh-oh.
Oh,
wow.
Explosiveness of Joe.
One thing about Samoa Joe right there, I mean, it's
cover on Reigns. Look at how he wraps the arm, doesn't allow Reigns to get to the rope and forces him to kick out.
Well, big guy, you don't see that coming from Samoa Joe either.
Samoa Joe is just so highly educated in so many different styles of wrestling and martial arts. You never know what Joe's going to throw at you because he can throw and do anything.
Practitioner. He knows the arts of combat, no doubt.
And now Miz just taunting Roman Reigns.
Stay on him. Nothing.
Stiff left hand right to Roman Reigns' eyebrow.
Well, most guys don't see that left hand coming like they see the right hand, that southpaw action. That's what the Miz has.
Once again, though, Book, I think Miz needs to be careful. Uh-oh!
Oh, drive by Reigns.
Miz needs to be careful.
There's a Superman punch.
Wow.
Miz can't be too confident, especially when Roman Reigns just took out the Miz-Taraj and the Miz can join him at ringside.
Samoa Joe begging for Miz to get back into the ring.
Will help.
Because he realizes Roman Reigns is going to try to make it to the corner into a fresh John Cena. Can Reigns get there? He does, and here comes Cena. John Cena with a shoulder tackle. Cena again. And it's time.
Been a long time since we've seen this on Monday Night Raw.
Went for the five-knuckle slam. Samoa Joe goes toe-to-toe.
Not going to be seeing it. Just Coquina clutch
by Joe. Coquina clutch locked in by Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe wants to play spoiler for Cena's. Oh! Joe bulldozes Roman out of the ring.
Oh my God, Roman with a Superman punch. His partner's down, and Joe ran into a right hand.
Wow.
Little miscommunication there, Corey.
Yeah, but I think the Miz is slowly starting to realize the opportunity at hand. John Cena has been flattened by a Superman punch.
Cash in right now, Miz.
Roman Reigns taking out his own partner inadvertently as he went for Samoa Joe. And now Miz.
The A-listers got to be thinking about a skull-crushing finale. Is this true? Does Miz have John Cena's number?
The Miz is feeling it.
Man, can you imagine Miz spoiling John Cena's return to Monday Night Raw? Went for the skull-crushing finale. Cena picked him out of the air. AA, attitude adjustment. Cover on Miz. Cena and Reigns win.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns and John Cena.
Welcome back to Monday Night Cena. But this is interesting here, because John Cena's holding his jaw because Roman Reigns flattened it with a super.
Roman Reigns would connect with a Superman punch. And here's where it would all come to an end for The Miz, thinking skull-crushing finale, but the franchise had different plans.
What was interesting, too, is right before we saw the replay of the Superman punch, Roman Reigns looked at John Cena and said, "My bad." John Cena returns to Monday Night Raw. Cena and Reigns victorious. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week in Memphis.